Do you want to own a piece of rock history, baby? Well, today you can, thanks to guitar legend Steve Vai, who joins me this morning to tell us all about his charity event tonight. And also to give me a quick guitar lesson. Steve, have I set you up for failure today or what? Because I have never played the guitar, but what a pleasure to meet you. What a pleasure.
Thank you. It's nice
You're
to meet you.
Here, I got my pick in that hand. What a nice guy you've been. We've been talking to you all morning. And for those, you know, that don't know Steve Vai, you've been in the business forever. You've worked with everybody, and one of the greatest guitar players in the world. It's true. You know, when we said you were coming here today, so many of the men and women that play the guitar that work here at KTLA were like, no way, Steve Vai's coming.
Well, it's very nice to be here.
And so you were telling me that you've been all over the world. You've performed everywhere from...
Yeah, I did an 11-city tour of Russia.
Yeah.
I just got back from Tel Aviv.
Wow.
And yeah, it's really great. I mean, there's guitar lovers all around the world, so I get to travel.
And I said, do you get sick of touring with, you know, living the life of a rock star?
Rock star.
You are, please.
No, it's great. Touring is great. You get
Yeah.
to see the world, you see different cultures, and I see it from a very different perspective.
Right.
Because I'm a musician.
Right.
And I get to meet people on a completely different level than if I was there for, you know, anything else. And it's great.
And what are some of the great bands you've worked with over the years?
Oh, you know, back in the early 80s, I worked with the great Frank Zappa.
Yeah.
And then, you know, when David Lee Roth left Van Halen, I was in his band, so that was a, you know, do you remember the 80s?
I remember the 80s.
Yeah, I don't. You know, but, no, I'm kidding, I do.
Do tell,
I was very
Steve,
good, I was very good.
We only have 2 minutes, but we'd love to hear about your life in the 80s. I'm sure
well,
it was
one of these
good
days.
times, good times.
But these days I've been touring, and I had this fantastic band, and, you know, I'm kind of like a rock guitar player, but I'm also sort of a composer. So I put this band together with these two violins, and we did this great tour.
Yeah.
And I made a concert DVD at this beautiful theater in Minneapolis, and I'm premiering it tonight at the Egyptian.
Okay.
And it's a fundraiser for Hollywood Arts.
Oh, great.
Yeah, Hollywood Arts. I've been on the board for about 2.5 years, and it's a great organization. It's downtown on Wilcox.
Tonight at 6 o'clock, and I know they're going to be auctioning off some items, too.
Oh, man, we got some stuff.
A Steve Vai guitar, maybe?
That's right. Maybe a lesson with her.
Speaking of which, one thing we said today is you're going to teach me, I mean, look, you're the best of the best, but how can you teach me to be fabulous?
I can teach. You're already fabulous. You're already fabulous.
Show me what you got.
First of all, the most important thing about playing the guitar is the way you stand. Because the way you look is, you know, part of the package. And you've got a great
Can we get a shot of our legs? We might not be able to. Okay.
This whole rock. When you got to relax, you got to put your fingers here.
You know what I'm saying?
You got to start chugging on the low string. Pretty good.
Is this thing on?
Look at her go.
I would have been great.
You know, it works better when you turn the volume up. Try one more time. One more time.
I knew it wasn't on. Give me the whammy stick. Oh, Steve, I would have been great in an 80s hair band. Come on.
You'll have to come on tour with me.
Steve Vai, thanks so much.
Thanks
Your
so
event
much.
tonight, you know what? We want to really hear the pro at his best. So let me take this off.
All right.
And you go ahead and play us out. Of course, the event tonight, go to KTLA.com to get more information on it. Steve Vai.